Hello everyone, welcome back on another tutorial on how to solve the Rubik's Cube. In this video, I'll be simply showing you what is cube notations and how to read cube algorithms. Let's get started. So, I'm gonna start off by doing the basic notations, which is R, L, U, D, F, and B. And all of these notations are simply the abbreviations of the side. For instance, R stands for right, so it's the right side of the cube. L stands for left, where it's the left side of the cube. And so an R move will be something like this, and an L move will be something like this. As you can see, since the R is going up, the L will always go down. And in a Rubik's Cube, the right side of the cube will always go up, and the left side of the cube will always go down. So it's always going to be like this, R, L. And then to reverse a move, if you want your L to go up, in algorithms, you will see a small comma beside that letter. For instance, if it's an L, which is like this, to bring the L up, it will be called L prime, which is simply the L with a little comma on top. And so now I'll be reading out the algorithms for you. This is R, which stands for right, and this is R prime, the opposite of that move. This is L, which stands for left, and this is L prime, which is the opposite of L. U, which stands for up, and this is U prime, which is the opposite of U. D, which stands for down, and this is D prime, which is the opposite again. We also have F, which stands for face, and this is F prime, which is the opposite. B, which stands for back, and this is B prime, which is again the opposite. And so now I will move on to slice moves. Slice moves are simply moving the ones at the center of the cube without touching the edge. So again, we have three of them. We have M, E, and S. M, which stands for middle, which is this one over here. So an M move will be something like this. And M prime will be like this. This is M prime. And so E, which stands for equator, is like this. This is an E move. And this is E prime. S goes this way, on the top of the cube going sideways. So an S move is like this. And this is S prime. So before I move on, I just want to tell you, sometimes you will see a number beside the letter of the algorithm set. For example, you will see R2 or U2. It simply means that you should move that move or that side twice. So when you see R2, you just simply take your right side and then you move it twice. So it's like 1, 2. You move it twice. If it's a U2, you just go 1, 2, U2. For this move, you won't see R2 prime because it's just like, this is R2. And at the same time, R2 prime is going to be like this. You're going to end up in the same place. So it's just going to be R2 all the time. And also, you will never see more than 2. The reason why, if I say R3, which is 1, 2, 3, you see, I could just, instead of that, do an R prime move. Get it? So instead of me going 3 rounds, I could just go 1 round the other way. So it's either R2 or it's nothing. It can be any other side. It doesn't really have to be R, as I said. So moving on, I will go to the wide moves. A wide move simply means to move two edges at the same, two sides at the same time. So a wide R will be something like this. And as I said again, since it's an R, it's the right side, it goes up. A wide L will be like this. And so goes for the wide U, the wide D. It could be a wide D prime, which is like this. It could be a wide U prime, which is like this. It could be wide R prime, which is like this. And it's written by having a lowercase of that R. So when you have an uppercase, a capital letter R, it simply means a normal R or R prime with the comma. When you have a small letter r, a lowercase r, it means this. A lowercase r prime, that means a lowercase r with the comma, it means this. And so sometimes it's not written with the lowercase, it's simply written by RW, which means right wide. It's the way that we read it is wide R or wide any other edge. So moving on, I'll go for cube rotations. A cube rotation means to rotate the cube in your hands like this. And there is again 3 of them, X, Y, and Z. So an X is just like an R, it goes up. So if this is an R, this is an X, and this will be X prime. So again, 2X or X2 is simply doing it twice. X2 again, you just do it twice. And then for Y, it is the same as U. So if this is a U move, then a Y move will be like this. And this is a U prime. So this is U, and so also that means this is Y, and this is a Y prime. Get it? So if a U goes like this, the Y follows the U. The difference is that you just rotate the whole cube along. So for Z again, it follows the F move. So if this is an F, then this is gonna be a Z. It's like this. And this is a Z prime. So again, the Z follows the F. If this is an F move, then a Z move will be like this. And this is a Z prime. And so this is all the basics notation that you need to know for a Rubik's Cube. And now I believe you can read algorithms of a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. If you have any questions, don't forget to comment it down below. If you found this confusing, let me know which part of it and maybe I'll try to answer your questions. Please subscribe and like for more videos. Thank you so much.